Hey, hey, hey. Happy Tuesday, you guys. Just a quick overview. Today's Tuesday. What are we doing? It's real important if you have a busy, growing business and you have a team that you're leading that you get all of your DMO done the first quarter of the morning, like the first quarter of the day. So if that means you get up at 6 o'clock and you work from 6 to 8 and you get your DMO done so that you have time to do kid stuff and all the morning stuff with the kids, and then you are available for your team starting at 9, and then you can do like 9 to 12 with your team and then training for yourself, and then you have the whole evening to like catch up with customers, run kids around like crazy, and then eat a normal dinner and go to bed at a normal time. That's the way I like to run my day. And I do this full time. If you have a job, it's super important that you create 2 additional hours a day to get this stuff done if you want to grow fast. If you just want to make a little bit of extra money, you can do the 30-minute, put up a post, engage with 10 people, keep a conversation going, add 10 friends, whatever. Like if you just want to do hundreds a month, but if you want to grow 6 figures or more, 7 figures, if you're working toward the top 1% of the company, you said, hey, I want to be there, then you need to get this entire DMO done every single day. 5 days a week. So I give myself 2 days where I do some stuff, but I don't get the whole DMO done. So Tuesday, you're going to follow up with old customers. You're going to engage with birthdays and new friends. Add 5 friends from 5 each of your new friends. Here's where I'm saying like habit stacking is really great. And then your posts are going to be engagement, lifestyle, curiosity. I actually did my curiosity this morning from, it's not really curious. You pretty much know exactly what it's talking about. What is a curiosity post? Curiosity post is I'm curiously talking about my business or opportunity, about a product. I'm not saying, hey, buy my stuff. It's on sale today. Let me know if you want a link. You're saying, oh my gosh, I can't believe I found the solution for thinning brows that make me look old. Like you think, oh, what is she talking about? Is she talking about something she sells or not? Did she find it at Target? I'm not really sure. It's like curiosity. You want them to ask you more questions. So yesterday we followed up with business conversations, engaged with your birthdays and your prospects. Those are anybody who you've had on your list to join your team. You added 5 friends from 5 friends of each of those. Tomorrow you're going to follow up with your monthly customers. If you have a subscription program like most of us do, you're going to follow up or engage with your birthdays and your feed. This is when you're just scrolling your feed. You're engaging there. Add 5 friends from 5 friends who have high likes and comments. So we're going to go through this A part of the DMO, which is for adding. This, by the way, if you don't have it, in the featured section, it tells you how to get it. You need to text the number. I don't have time to send this to everybody, and y'all aren't friends with me on Facebook. It's impossible for me to get this to you unless you text the number. It's an automatic texting program. It'll come directly to your cell phone. You can share it with your teams. I do it. This is exactly what I've done over the last 5 years to grow from 200 friends and a dead Facebook page to 6 figures and more. Just so you know, and I'm giving it away because I think it works that good. So where do we add from? Okay, who knows where you don't add from? And I know y'all are still doing this because I get all the time when people friend request me, I'll say, hey, thanks so much for the connection. I'm curious, where did you find my profile? Because I'm all over social media. So I love to figure out where people have seen me from. By the way, it's usually a reel. But a lot of times they'll say, from suggested friends. I mean, that's okay. I mean, it's okay. It's not great. And I'll remind you again, if you are in direct sales and you are training a team, or you're working directly with several of your upline or sideline, your suggested friends are just their customers because they're talking to all these people. So Facebook says, oh, Victoria needs to talk to Sarah's friends because Sarah talks to a lot of these friends. So Victoria needs to talk to them too. Well, Sarah's Victoria's upline. Those friends are Victoria's or Sarah's customers. Does Victoria need to friend Sarah's customers, her upline? No, she doesn't. They're already connected to Sarah. They're already buying from Sarah. So your suggested friends are friends that Facebook thinks you should know based on how many conversations are going. Who are we having the most conversations with, people? Number 1, our teams. Number 2, our customers. Do you want your teams to be friending your customers and your teams or prospects? No. So your teams are going to do what you do. Do not friend from suggested friends. Teach your teams not to do that either. Where are you going to friend from? I love to use shout out posts. If your customers has a great experience, because you're going to follow up, right? Follow up Friday. You're going to follow up with everybody who bought that week. Hey, how you loving the whitening toothpaste? Blah, blah, blah. Oh my God, I love it. I can already see a difference. Da, 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 da. Oh my gosh, I would love it if you would just post a picture of you holding it and tell everybody how much you love it. Tag me. I'll send you a little thank you in the mail to say how appreciative I am for you taking the time to do that shout out. When their friends like and comment, you send them a friend request because you want them to come over and see your stuff. And believe me, they need to see it 5 to 8 times before they're going to buy. So if you don't friend request them off a shout out post that your customer did for you, they're never going to see any of your stuff the 5 to 8 times they need to buy. So send friend requests from shout out posts, reviews, customer testimonies, whatever. You're going to send, I cold friend. I'm going to shout it out right now. I am a cold friender. Facebook is here. I've grown from 200 friends on Facebook to up to 4,500, and now I keep it around 3,000 because that's the better sweet spot. But I sent 4,300, no, more than that, probably double. I probably sent 86 to 9,000, probably 10,000 friend requests my first year in the business, cold, meaning I don't know you from anybody, and 4,300 people accepted, okay? So people are on Facebook to be social. This is social media for a reason. You guys are all, if you're connected to me, I didn't know you at all before I started this business and I sent you a friend request. Some of you guys I met in a personal networking group, but again, didn't know you before that and sent you a friend request still. So your store is your Facebook page. And if you only have your own personal friends and you're not sending friend requests, it's like having a store with your door closed where they can walk by and they can see your stuff, but they can't get in. Because guess what? You can't send a message to somebody you're not friends with. You can, but they're not going to see it. They're just not. So send friend requests every single day. I train my team to do 25 minimum a day. There's a few different places, not suggested friends, but from shout out posts that your customers do for you, and you should be asking for those. You should be friending from there. You should be friending your customers' friends, because if they love this stuff, their friends would too. So whenever you check in with your customer and you're engaging with your customer on social media, go into that friends list or go into a really popular post and see the list of people who have liked and loved and commented, and just scroll through. This is just like going up to somebody at a networking event or at church or in the grocery store line. You know, if you see some weirdo who's dressed funny and has like a see-through top, are you going to talk to him? No. But if you see somebody who looks like you and you're like, oh my gosh, I really love that sweatshirt. Where'd you get it? Oh, how long have you lived around here? Blah, blah, blah. I'll talk to everybody. So it's the same thing on social media. Send a friend request to the people who are like you, who you think you want to talk to more, who think you would who would like your products or your services or your opportunity. Are you going to inbox them about that crap? Fuck no. You're not. But you're going to send them a friend request, and then you're going to tell them why you sent the friend request. You're going to say, oh my God, Ashley, I don't know where I came across your profile, which is a lie. We've strategically gone to each place, so I know exactly where and why I found your profile. But I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say, I don't know where I came across your profile, but I just love how positive and uplifting you are. You're constantly posting just the best stuff, and I need to have more of that in my feed, so I thought I'd send a request. Who says no to that? Nobody. Everybody loves that. Everybody comes back with, oh my God, thank you so much, blah, blah, blah. Am I sending that to somebody who's not posting positive stuff? No. But I'm looking at their Facebook page. If they look like me, if I resonate with them, you know, if they're, you know, talking about politics that I don't agree with, or splashing the F word everywhere, even though I use it and I want you to see it on a social media post, if they're, you know, showing their boobs and telling me that they have a OnlyFans page or whatever the hell that's called, obviously I'm not going to send them anything. So you're going to look, are they like you? Is it somebody who you talk to at the grocery store? If so, send a friend request. Everybody wants to be social. Who cares if they don't accept it? If you care who's not accepting your friend request, you're not sending enough. You need to send so many, you don't give a shit. who accepts and who doesn't. You just want to see that number going up. And I tell my teams to track that every single day. So what do you track? You track what you want to see grow. So do you when you're losing weight, do you track how much you weigh? No, you track how much you've lost because you want to see that number grow. If you track how much you weigh, you're going to get fatter. Happens every time. Track how much you lose and you'll see that number go up. Anything you concentrate on, your subconscious goes to work and makes that number bigger. So if you want to see a bigger bank balance, track how much is in your savings account. If you want to see more debt, track how much debt you have. If you want to see, you want to have more friends on Facebook, track how many friends you have on Facebook. If you want to see your volume grow, track your volume every freaking day. Write down how much you have if you want to see that number grow and watch it every day. Your subconscious will learn to go find ways to make that number bigger if you track it. So track your friends. So you're not going to write down who you friend request and you're not going to give a crap who accepts. You're going to send the 25. You're going to do a little checkbox afterwards. I do a hashtag. Now you can't send these 25 all at the same time, you guys. You can't go in somewhere and invite. You'll get put in Facebook jail. And your algorithm, every time you go in jail, goes way down. So all the work that you've been doing to try to create more views on your posts gets screwed every time you go into jail or you do something you're not supposed to do on Facebook. Follow their rules. Is it stupid? Yes. Do we have to follow it? Yes. Are we allowed to sell on social media? No, we're not. So we are breaking the rules by trying to sell on social media. Do it the way you're supposed to so you don't get shut down because you are violating the rule just by trying to show something on social. On your personal profile, we all signed an agreement when we started in 2008 that we were not going to sell on our profile. And now they want you to pay for a page and sponsored ads in order to sell. If you don't want to do that, which we don't recommend to use a page, if you're using a page and you're not getting views, it's because you're not spending money on ads. If you want to get views and sales, use your profile, but do it in a very curious way. Don't say salesy words. Don't let Facebook know you're selling. Don't get put in jail. So you're going to send friend requests to 25 people, but you're not going to do it at the same time. You're going to do it during this engagement time. So when I'm looking on Tuesday, again, I'm looking on here. Tuesday, it says, I'm going to engage with my new friends. So I'm going to go into my friends. I'm going to sort by recent friends, and I'm going to go through them. What do? Me personally, I check my inbox. I make sure there is a message in every single new friend. Hey, friend, thanks so much for the connection. I really look forward to getting to know you. Or I came across your profile and I loved the positive energy. I need more of that on my feed. Or, oh my God, I saw we live in the same town and you have a lot of mutual friends with me. I thought I'd send a friend request. Whatever. I love your mini donkey. I want to see him in my feed. I sent you a friend request. Whatever. I would love to travel by myself as a female. And you do that all the time. I'm living vicarious through you. Whatever. Just send a message to every person. That solidifies the algorithm between you and that profile. It pushes more of your posts into their feed. So when I say add 5 friends from 5 each, I'm meaning while you're engaging, you're looking, and if this person has a lot of likes and comments, they probably have friends who are very social on social media too. So go into their friends list. If you can't see their friends list, go into their profile. There's a whole list of 100, 200 people who have liked what they're doing. Start looking for just profile pictures. I like to see a profile picture of a female, not her dog, not the sky, not any, because I'm looking for people who I can partner up with to make money. And if your profile already needs a whole lot of work, I can do it, but I prefer to shoot for somebody who's got a really great profile that's going to get a lot of likes and comments when they start to talk curiously about my products when they join my team, right? So when I'm looking for profiles, I'm looking for profile pictures of women who look like they care what they look like. I know I come on here with my wet hair, but my profile picture looks good. So people who care what they look like, people who are probably in my age range. Now, can you friend people who are older and younger? Yes, but marketing says that the people who are going to opt into your product know, like, and trust you. They're going to like you a lot faster if you are like them or they are like you. That's going to get you that know, like, and trust faster. So I can friend a 20-year-old. She's not going to get to like me very quickly because I'm going to remind her of her mom. So can I recruit her? I could, but it's going to happen a lot faster with somebody who's already like me. So I generally try to friend people who are in my age range, 40s to 60s. I'm 50, by the way. And who are doing kind of the same things as me. You know, like they've got some of the same activities. I'm not going to friend request a bodybuilder when I don't do that. I don't go to the gym. I'm not lifting heavy. I'm not eating, like my kid, rice and ground beef every day trying to shred. So I wouldn't connect with a person like that. Like, are they inspirational? Yeah, I might friend them to follow them, but not because I think they're going to join my team, because I don't have anything that they're looking for, except for money. I mean, there's that. You could think about that. So every day, if you follow this, I kind of show you how to habit stack, which, by the way, is from that book Atomic Habits, which I posted about when we first started this group. It's my favorite, all-time favorite social sales hack book, because it talks about your habits and how you can change your life just changing your habits. So if you haven't read that book, Atomic Habits by James Clear, I think. I don't know where it ended up. I need to reread it. I like to read that one every year. You need to go and read that one. It's very good. And if you scroll down, you can see there's a picture of it in this group. So if you add 5 friends from 5 each of your new friends, then bingo, you got your 25. So while you're doing your engagement, be looking for those friend requests to send. Feel free to send them cold, because you're just sending requests. You're not asking them to do anything for you. You're not going to bug them about your business. You're not going to be a spammy weirdo. You're just honestly connecting, and you honestly would connect with them in person if you saw them in person. So that's the way to do it. So it resonates with you, so it doesn't feel cold and spammy. Cold and spammy is you just send friend requests to a bunch of people who you don't even know. Cold and spammy is you go into your group and you invite random weirdos that you don't even know what they look like into your friends group just to see that number grow. That's weird and spammy and does not grow you any business. It does nothing for your business at all, except honestly hurt your algorithm. Because if you friend request somebody who's not like you and they accept and they don't interact with your stuff, they're actually killing your algorithm. If they don't interact with you, they're hurting you. So that's where you do unfriending of all the inactive people every single month. Get rid of those people so your algorithm stays really healthy. And then the other third place I like to friend from is groups. And I talk a lot about that, and I did some training in that last month. You can go into guides and see how to grow from groups, not yours. That's the training I did on that. And that's where you're going to go. You're going to get those 5 parts of your brand. That's also a training. You're going to join a group from each 5 of those parts. By the way, 5 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You're going to spend time engaging in a group that's different every day. And then that's going to be the theme of your posts for that day. So and you can actually take this and you can write, and I did this for a long time because I got specific, and I haven't got that specific for a long time, but you can write, I'm a mom, I could do moms groups, I'm a wife, I don't think there's a lot of good groups for wives unless you're struggling in your marriage, or I don't know, but that could just be a female uplifting group, whatever. That group. I like wine down Wednesday. There you go. Taco Tuesday could be a food group. Wine down Wednesday. Throwback Thursday could be a group about you being old. Like I grew up in the 80s, so that could be a group like that. Friday can be, fun. So it could just be what you like to do for fun. Like I like to travel, so that could be my travel group. So, and then every day of the week, you're in a group according to that part of your brand, and you are adding people from there. And how do you add? You don't go into their list and just start adding. You either find a post that you like, that you're resonating with and you want to interact with. So you want to comment on a post. You go add the person who posted it. First of all, hey, I loved your post in the travel group today. Thought I'd send you a friend request. I want to see your travels. Then you go through all the people who commented. You reply to some of them. If you reply to them, you go send them a friend request. Hey, I love what you had to say in the travel group post today. I want to see your travels. I thought I'd send you a friend request. You do that. You post in those groups an engagement question. So if you are in a wine group, which I am in several, you post, what's your favorite rosé? And then as they're commenting, you are engaging and you are friending, and then guess what one of your posts, one of your suggested posts is. Like Tuesday, we're gonna do an engagement and a lifestyle and a curiosity. Let's say Wine Down Wednesday, I engaged in the wine group. I friended a bunch of people who talked about what their favorite rosé was. And then what do you think my lifestyle post is gonna be that day? What do you think? Guess what should the lifestyle post be if I just friended a bunch of people from my wine group earlier that day or the day before? It's going to be about wine because I want them to get to know, like, and trust me. And if I just friended a bunch of people from our wine group and I'm posting about wine, they're going to be like, oh my God, that girl's just like me. It's not by accident, you guys. It is strategic engagement that you pre-plan every single day and get it effing done. And you will see, if you continue to do this, you will see people start to gravitate for you because they are just like you. And it's not by accident. You are handpicking them. And then you are strategically posting so that you can be like, hey, I'm just like you. By the way, look what I use on my skin to make it beautiful. And you don't inbox anybody and say, hey, you want to buy my thing? It's on sale today. Or I need to hit a goal by the end of the month. Can you put up a post for me? Or all my friends are joining this group to get a free this or that they're never going to get. And if you put up a post, I'll put you in. Or join my vendor group where no one's going to see any of your stuff. And there's 1,200 previewing members and the only people interacting are the other sellers. It's like, you don't have to do any of that. You can literally just be yourself on social media, connect with the correct people, consistently post about your life, your business products, and your opportunity, and people will come to you. I promise you. It's not going to be overnight. If you stop pushing, they will come. You cannot push. You cannot push because that pushes people away. That gets you unfriend, that gets you blocked, that gets you bad algorithm points because every time people unfriend you, your algorithm goes down. Every time someone blocks you, your algorithm goes down. Every time you do spammy stuff and you get put in jail, algorithm. So make sure you're doing everything to keep your algorithm healthy and do it consistently. Grab this if you don't have it. Let me know what is helpful, what has not been helpful. If you guys have been with me, this is the 3rd month that I've been giving completely free social sales training twice a week. These are thousands of dollars of sales hack that normally you have to pay for. And I'm telling you, it's free. I found a lot of it for free. I did accidentally pay for some of it, and I'm sharing some of it with you. Let me know how I can help you grow the team of your dreams and the income of your dreams. If you want a Facebook audit, there is a post that I put up yesterday, I think, or maybe this morning, saying, hey, who wants an audit the Facebook page? I'm going to be doing those this week. Just something I love to do. I'd love to help people grow on Facebook. This is kind of a passion of mine. And why do I do it? Because if you give more than you get, all of your goals will be made or met. So that's the reason why. Let me know how I can help you guys. And I will see you on Thursday. Bye, y'all.